Hi, Dear Astrologer from BellaDeVeraOfficial.wordpress.com, and I'm making fun astrology series. So the one I'm making now is what I like about the zodiac signs. So I'm just going to go in order from around the zodiac from Aries to Pisces. So what I like about Aries is that they are like blunt, and I'm very blunt too, and I have plenty of good aspects with them in my astrology birth chart. But so their bluntness doesn't really bother me that much. But what about it is that like when sometimes when you say something to them too, like they're not afraid to. I'm not sure about all the time for you know fire signs because they are actually sensitive. In case anyone was wondering, but they can take it too. Like they don't just give it, you know. Um. So and then Taurus, I like their Venusian kind of, you know, uh, way of relating to people. Um, they're all about beauty and calmness and whatever. You know, they have this kind of like a, I don't know what you call it, but some just really kind of a beauty kind of attractive kind of way of talking with people. And, you know, it's like almost motherly, but like not motherly like Cancer because it's a completely different zodiac sign. But somehow it's just that's what I think of when I think of them. And Gemini, what I like about Gemini is that they are like the talkative part of them is like friendly, like the information, you know, back and forth with them. It's fun to do that, you know, and hear what they have to say about, you know, information and stuff. And they like to gather information, so it's cool to talk to them too, because that's my personality to, you know, like share information back and forth. And so, like, that's that's cool like that too. Cancer, I like that they are motherly, like, you know, they're protective or whatever, and well, like you know, just to take care of you, you know. And Leo, I like that they're generous, you know. They like, you know, when people are to them, but they give it back, you know. That's really cool. And Virgo, um, one thing I love about Virgo is they're like extremely honest. My grandmother was a Virgo. And I mean, like right away, like that, like if there was any kind of anything going on about the subject of truth and lies, uh, like we're all human, tell, you know, the complete truth about stuff like sometimes, but like if Virgo ever is doing that, right away, like they'll tell the truth then. Like my grandmother, she's always like, was like, you know, like a minute later, like she'll just, you know, tell me like the whole, you know, all of, you know, the story, the not story like a lie, but like the subject we're talking about. Like if there was any kind of anything she didn't tell me at first, didn't want to tell me or was afraid to tell me or whatever, she always immediately like, you know, told me then whatever it was. Like she always made sure like she was completely honest with me then. Um, and you have to look at the whole birth chart, like, because if you have uh, complex, like, placements and a bunch of stuff in your birth chart, and this is why astrology is so tricky. One person can have a planet in Virgo, a planet in Leo, and then the next person can too. And this has happened once in a while where there's one Virgo, but You have to look at the whole birth chart to see why that's happening. Because, like I said, across the board, Virgos are like extremely honest, and I love that about them. But anyway, so then there's Libra. I love Libra because they are the balance sign, and they like harmony and peace, and they can see two sides of something, you know. They don't just like side with their friend, like they try to see different points of views, you know. Maybe not different points of views even, but just two sides to, you know, a situation, you know. Um Scorpio, um I like that they let me see. Some zodiac signs I don't feel like I for some reason I know as much as others, but Scorpio has this funny thing about them. Like, I think I'm sorting this all out properly and explaining it. But Scorpio has this thing where like they can be impulsive, and I don't like this necessarily about everyone on this planet, because some Scorpios and me don't get along, but in general, I can get along with Scorpios pretty well because my moon and Venus and Mars are in Pisces, and that's a trine, which is harmony. But so the thing about Scorpios is that they have this impulsive, like take care of me kind of personality, and I think it's cute. And then Sagittarius, um, they're the ninth house, so they're all about like um like cultures and travel and all that stuff. So I like that about them because they're like adventurous. That's what I was trying to say. They're, up for adventures and going places and kind of like being spontaneous, even, I think. And that's cool about them. Capricorn is my Mercury. So what I like about Capricorn is they just say it like it is. Like they don't like say things that people want to hear. I personally hate it when people say things that they think I want to hear. I'm like, if you want to get on my nerves, do that. That's a number one way to get on my nerves. Is say things that you think I want to hear, because I hate that. So that's what I like about Capricorn. And Aquarius is my sun sign, so I'm prejudiced to my zodiac sign, so can't really help that. But what I like, I despise it. It makes Aquarius uneasy, and they want to get away from it. Like they're like, no, I don't have time for that. So that's what I like about Aquarius. And then there's Pisces. Pisces is the empath. Um, and they're psychic. But it's not just about being an empath that I like about them, is that they don't like hurting people. They love everyone. That's what I like about them. Um, they tell everyone they love them. So anyway, that's that. So I'll be making more series soon. So feel free to comment on this one if you want.